I am Evelyn, the most revered goddess of Asgard. I have 3 older brothers who dole on me endlessly. Kaldur, the eldest, commands the sun and is Asgard's most dazzling figure. Oliver, the second, was born blind and rules the night. Siri, the third, is the swiftest of all and spoils me the most, always assing the best for me. But today, I've decided to sacrifice my divine soul and leave them forever.
I willingly offer up my Devon soul as a sacrifice.
You're Lord Calder's most beloved sister, the goddess Evelyn. Your brothers will lose their minds if they find out you're doing this.
Yeah, they did say they'd protect me for the rest of my life. But that was a long time ago.
24 years ago, divine fire burned my home to the ground. I thought I'd be swallowed by the flames too. But right then, they appeared.
Don't be afraid. From now on, we are your family.
I thought I'd finally found happiness.
Evelyn, we bless you with our primordial divine power. May you be happy forever.
My precious girl, we're gonna make you the most carefree soul in all the heavens.
These memories were so beautiful. They almost made me forget that I'm just a girl they took in. This blissful dream shattered the moment they brought back their biological sister, Ella.
Ella, my sweet daughter, don't you worry. Mom will make sure you're the happiest, most carefree girl in the entire divine realm.
Darling, we'll make up for everything you've suffered.
No matter what happens, we'll protect you forever.
I watched them pour every ounce of their love into Ella. It is true. An adopted daughter means nothing. Forced to choose, Mom, Father, and my brothers were always going to pick their own flesh and blood. Ella purposely smashed the crystal ball my brothers gave me, and even framed me for hitting her. No matter how hard I tried to explain, my family refused to believe a word I said.
How dare you harm Ella!
I might be blind, but I can feel the sheer malice radiating from you. You've disappointed us all.
Evelyn, I was blind to think you actually had a kind heart.
She's my daughter! Who gave an adopted stray the right to touch her?
If there's a next time, I'll banish you from Asgard forever!
I knew I was just a burden to them now, since I don't matter anymore. Let me do one last thing for them.
The corruption from the World Tree's abyss had started seeping into the divine powers of the gods. Only the Evelyn ritual, created by my eldest brother Calder, and named after me, can purify this corruption. And I will be the ritual whose sacrifice to repay the debt I owe this ritual is the only way I can pay them back. The High Priest begged me to reconsider, warning me that the abysmal frost would freeze me for 3,000 years, or maybe I'd just never wake up. David couldn't talk me out of it. He finally agreed to send someone to escort me to the sacrifice in 3 days, on the day I come of age.
This is the pact of sacrifice. Once you enter the ritual, your divine soul will vanish entirely. Not even your family, not even Lord Calder will be able to trace you.
"3 more days, and I'll vanish from this world forever." I trod back to the temple, exhausted. Passing by the garden, I saw Ella looking pale, leaning weakly into Colden's arms. Their bond as siblings is so strong. Suddenly, my vision went dark, and my knees buckled. I could feel the divine power rippling violently inside me, the lingering aftermath of saving Cyril from the Nether Springs. Calton's eyes locked onto mine. For a split second, I thought he'd rush over to me like he used to. But then, Ella clutched her chest, crying out in pain. Calder's attention instantly snapped back to her.
Save the pity act, Evelyn. We're sick and tired of your pathetic little shows.
Cyril, the brother who used to spoil me the most, he said I was just faking it to get sympathy. And Carter actually believed him.
Once upon a time, just a single cough from me would send them into such a panic. They'd summon enough healers to fill the entire temple.
Now I collapse right in front of them, and they can't even be bothered to spare me a glance. Even if I vanish without a trace, you guys wouldn't care anyway, would you? If I just disappear. All it means is one less Aiser around the house. Maybe that is for the best. That way, you'll all be nothing but happy from now on.
In my dream, my brothers still doted on me, calling me Asgard's eternal little princess. I selfishly soaked in that lost tenderness, crying like a baby.
But when I woke up, only my pet Molly and my servants Very were by my side. I guess I really mean nothing to my brothers anymore.
Molly?
Evelyn, thank goodness you're awake. When they rushed in, my heart leaped. I actually thought they were worried about me. Dad!
Let's not waste time here. Ella is waiting for us.
But I was wrong again. They had rushed back all the way from the battlefield just because they heard Ella caught a cold and accidentally walked into the wrong room. Ella's room is right next to mine. Their laughter pierces through the walls, stabbing at my heart. Watching this picture of a happy family feels like a knife twisting in my gut.
A precious divine tree fruit. Mom used to give them to me, saying nothing in the world was as precious as I was. Clearly, she didn't mean it. My brothers are glued to Ella's side, refusing to leave for even a second. They used to guard me exactly like that.
So from the very beginning, I was just a placeholder, a cheap knockoff to keep them company until the real deal came back. But I still have 3 days left. 3 days to say my final goodbye to this family that gave me warmth, only to snatch it right back.
This is fantastic! We finally found a willing sacrifice!
My family got the news that a volunteer for the sacrifice was found, but they have no idea it is me. Would they even be sad if they knew? I don't know.
By the way, we haven't seen Evelyn in a while. I wonder how she's holding up. She's still family after all. We should go check on her.
I'm coming with you.
Occasionally, they do still think of me, but I should have died in that war. They brought me back to Asgard and showed me that being alive could actually be wonderful. But I forgot. Even the sweetest candy can turn toxic when it expires.
Very. Do you think they'll grieve for me after I sacrifice myself?
Oh, Evelyn. What am I even hoping for? They have Ella now. If I could do it all over again, I'd rather never have been part of this family.
So being part of our family makes you miserable.
No! That's not what I meant!
We shouldn't have even bothered coming.
You've truly let us down. We treated you like our own flesh and blood. And you're still this ungrateful—
Stop! Lady 11 cares so deeply about all of you!
Very! I was just talking nonsense. I'm sorry.
If she had said one more word, they'd know I am the sacrifice. They already hate me. Finding out the truth won't change a single thing.
Oliver, I finally found a way to cure your eyes.
Oliver and the others were absolutely thrilled. I smiled too, but the tears fell before I could stop them.
Oliver, you'll finally be able to see.
Yeah. Pretty soon I won't need you to be my eyes anymore.
His words stabbed into my heart like an icicle. He has completely forgot the promise we made about eyes all those years ago.
Don't be scared. I'll be your eyes.
Okay.
Can I ask you one more thing? After a sacrifice, can my eyes be used to break Oliver's curse?
The curse can only be broken by someone who genuinely loves Oliver and willingly offers their eyes. If it's you, I'm certain it will work.
He is finally going to see the world. And to give him that light, I traded away the very last thing I had left.
Stop sulking. Today is a day for the whole divine realm to celebrate. My ritual finally has a willing sacrifice.
I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. The sacrifice he's referring to is me. Turns out my dying sacrifice actually makes them so happy.
We're throwing a massive banquet in Asgard in 3 days to celebrate.
They completely forgot that is the day I come of age too.
You'd better show up. After all, the ritual is named after you.
Okay. When Very walked in carrying the starlight crown, a tiny flicker of hope sparked in my dead heart. My brothers hadn't forgotten me. You are my one and only goddess.
On your coming of age day, I'll have the god of forging craft you a crown unlike any other in the world.
I held on to that promise for 20 years.
But the second my fingertips brushed the starlight, Ella suddenly pushed me away.
This is from my brothers. Keep your filthy hands off me!
Evelyn, who gave you permission to touch Ella's things?
So the crown wasn't for me at all. It was Calder's gift to Ella. I'm sorry. I thought it was for me.
There's a limit to being selfish, Evelyn. Do you honestly think everything in Asgard belongs to you?
God, I am such a fool to still hold on to any illusions about them.
Ella put on this frail, wavering act, pretending she'd give the crown to me. That instantly set the whole family off. My adoptive mother hugged Ella, screaming that she was her one and only daughter.
My father, who used to love me with such love, he pointed me right at my face and ordered me to place the crown on Ella's head yourself and apologize to her.
My heart completely died. I couldn't even feel the pain anymore. Watching my trembling back, Calder's eyes were full of impatience as he snapped.
Don't let it happen again!
Don't let it happen again. Don't worry, Calder. There won't be a next time.
Cyril thought I was still resentful and arguing with Ella, so he angrily knocked me on the ground.
The box holding the contract in my arms fell out.
They saw it!
How is it possible? The sacrifice is you?
My heart, it hurts so much!
Calder almost found the pact, but Ella's scream drew everyone's attention away. She seemed to grow weaker, so my father and brothers demanded I give my room to her. My room has the purest energy, which would help her recover.
Evelyn, give this room to Ella.
Ella is frail. Are you seriously gonna fight her over a bedroom?
Stop throwing tantrums, Evelyn.
Fine, I'll move. Then, where am I supposed to sleep?
There's an empty guest room in the side palace. You can stay there for now.
But the side palace has been falling apart for years. It's unlivable.
Then go clean it up for her right now. Understood?
I get it. Let's go, Very.
When I walked past Ella, she flashed a sweet smile and whispered to me, "You're just a stray they picked up. You'll never compare to me." It doesn't matter where I sleep anymore. I won't be here for more than 3 days anyway.
How could they make you sleep here?
Look, Evelyn. Pretty cool, huh?
Whenever the wind blows, I'll know exactly where you are.
This place will always belong to our little princess.
Yeah. I know I am just an adopted daughter. I also know there hasn't been a place for me in this family for a long time. Where is Molly? She never wanders off for this long. I asked Very if she'd seen her, but she hadn't. Something felt horribly wrong. No, I have to find her. When I rushed out, Calder was using his healing light on the back of Ella's hand.
Next time that you get hurt, you must tell us immediately.
I'm sorry for making you all worry. I just wanted to pet it, but it went crazy and lunged at me. Have you guys seen Molly?
You have the nerve to bring her up? Look what it did to Ella!
I tried desperately to explain that Molly would never attack someone for no reason. That only made my brothers angrier.
Are you calling Ella a liar?
You're the one who gave Molly to me. You know her temp better than anyone.
Who knows? People change, let alone a dumb animal.
If you guys don't care, I do.
Did we go a little too far?
I spoke out of anger.
Come on, let's go help her look!
My Molly is dead. I failed to protect her. When I shakily pushed aside the rubble, I found Molly lying sifeless in the gravel, soaked in blood. Do you like it? Prepared this gift especially for you. Ella killed my Molly with her own hands.
My poor Molly! I will make her pay!
I wanted to kill her.
But my third brother Cyril rushed over violently, yanked me away.
I'll just get you another one later, alright?
All right? No, Molly was one of a kind. No one can ever replace her.
Molly was the very first gift Cyril ever gave me. Back then, he wasn't the monster he is now.
This is for you. When we can't be around, she'll keep you company.
I thought she'd be by my side for the rest of my life. But now she is gone too.
It's okay, Molly. I'll be joining you very soon.
Kneeling before Molly's grave, my divine power had almost dried up and my body swayed violently. Then my vision went completely black and I collapsed from exhaustion. Right before I passed out, I saw Oliver throw away his cane and stumble towards me. Was that really him? I even heard Calder and Siren calling out to me. Am I dreaming? Oh no, it feels real.
Evelyn, you're awake.
They're all here with me, and they even brought me a beautiful gown. Did they actually remember today as my coming-of-age day?
Do you guys remember what day today is?
Of course. Today's the celebration for Coldance's ritual, finally finding a sacrifice.
Right. I expected too much. I never should have gotten my hopes up. Calden just noticed the wooden box by the bed. Oh no, my sacrifice pact is inside.
What's this?
My heart almost stopped watching him reach for that box.
Lady Ella says her divine powers are unstable again.
Thankfully, the guard interrupted. Syrian told me before he left that he'd find me another divine beast, exactly like Molly next time.
But Syrian, I don't have a next time.
At the banquet, the gods raised their glasses, cheering for my impending death.
Thank you all for coming. Let's raise a glass to our mysterious sacrifice.
Then Calder looked tenderly at Ella. He said only a true goddess could bring blessings to the divine realm, so he changed the ritual's name from the Evelyn ritual to the Ella ritual.
From today onwards, this ritual shall be known as the Ella ritual.
The crowd erupted in applause. Oliver were smiling and clapping too. I stood in the corner, watching my statue in the center morph into Ella's face in a flash of golden light. In that moment, it hit me. The place by their side would never belong to me again.
Ella, I heard Oliver's eyes are cursed and he'll never be able to see again. Is it true?
Of course it's true.
Oliver, I'm over here! Come quick!
Oliver didn't know what was happening. Seeing him about to walk right into the divine fire, I rushed over and pushed him out of the way.
Evelyn! Are you crazy? How could you push Oliver like that?
I tried to explain that I was saving him, but even Oliver didn't believe me.
No, I didn't! Oliver, you almost walked right into the fire. I was just...
Save your breath, Evelyn. If it was really dangerous, why would Ella tell me to come over?
Besides, why would you ever risk your life to save me?
Because I would.
2 years ago, Oliver and I snuck into Vanagon to play. His hand was about to brush against a brightly colored poisonous plant. I threw myself in front of him, using my own body as a shield.
Evelyn, what's wrong? Are you hurt?
I'm fine, don't worry. You only need to worry about protecting yourself. Don't mind me. Really, I'm okay. Don't worry, Oliver. I'll always protect you.
What did you do this time?
Ella hypocritically squeezed between me and Cyril, pretending to beg for mercy. Do you have any idea how pitifully Molly screamed before she died? I crushed her bones piece by piece, and then...
Hearing about Molly's death, I lost my mind. I screamed and lunged at her, but I never expected her to secretly conjure a blade, grab my hand, and plunge it right into her own shoulder.
OS. Blood sprayed everywhere as she fell with a shriek. My father was furious. He blasted me with golden light, knocking me to the ground.
They surrounded me, calling me vicious and ungrateful. Only Oliver had no idea.
Ella is your sister. How did I raise such a vicious monster?
We gave you every luxury, and this is how you repay us?
We treated you so well, and this is how you pay us back? You ungrateful wretch.
No, it's not like that.
Enough. I never should have brought you to Asgard in the first place.
Why won't any of you believe me?
Evelyn, you are no longer fit to stay in Asgard. In the name of Odin, father of the gods, I banish you from Asgard forever. Father, don't do this. She's still our sister.
Evelyn. Just admit you were wrong, and everyone will forgive you.
Admit I was wrong? What did I do wrong? Was my mistake believing their broken promises? And now it is time to fix it.
I accept my banishment.
Evelyn, what are you saying? Are you serious?
Fine. Get out and never come back.
Thank you for taking care of me all these years. Goodbye. I never thought the day I came of age would also be the day I said my final goodbye to them.
Are we really not going to talk her back? She has nowhere else to go.
She'll come back when she cools off. She needs to be taught a lesson this time. Let her realize her true place.
No, I won't. After today, I'll never be coming back.
Evelyn, today is your coming of age day. This is my gift to you.
All of Asgard wants me gone. Veri is the only one who still remembers what today is.
Before I leave, I want to visit one last place. A place only my brothers and I know about.
Nobody ever comes up here. From now on, this is our secret stace.
Oliver, what do you have there?
It's a whispering Kong. From now on, it'll hold all our secrets and promises.
The Kong remembers all the promises they made. I remember them too. They're the only ones who forgot. Kalda said he'd always be on my side, but just now, he said he never should have brought me back.
Thank you for being my eyes, saving me from darkness.
Oliver thanked me for being his eyes, saving him from darkness. But yesterday, he said he didn't need me anymore.
I don't need you anymore.
You selfish wretch.
And Siren, he doesn't treat me like a princess anymore. He called me selfish. I am the only one who still remembers. Let our memories be buried here. Forever. It seems my brothers regretted it after I left. At this grand ceremony, we were supposed to seal the star bottle together as a family, but Kalden refused. He said I was part of this family too. My other family members thought the same. They decided to wait until I returned home, but they didn't know that I would never return home.
Kalden is right. Let's wait until Evelyn gets back to seal the bottle. I agree too.
Wait, what day is it today?
The 7th day of the Asgardian month. Why?
Oh no! Today is Evelyn's coming of age day! Damn it. How could we forget such an important day?
And on this very day, we humiliated and banished her.
No, I have to go find her!
They finally remembered. Today is my birthday, the day I come of age. But it is also the day of my sacrifice. They won't find me, because I went to a place they would never think to look. Stepping into the sacrificial array, I saw the hands Carter, Oliver, and Cyril and Ciri reached out to me when I was little.
Don't be afraid. From now on, we are your family.
But I also saw the way they screamed at me.
I never should have brought you to Asgard in the first place!
We gave you every luxury, and this is how you repay us?
You ungrateful rat!
You are no longer fit to stay in Asgard. In the name of Odin, father of the gods, I banish you from Asgard forever!
Goodbye, my family. I won't be a burden to you anymore.
She's not here either. Where the hell did she go?
How can I still see my brothers? Is this my soul? Calden's fingers stopped just an inch away from the box. He was so close. The box holding my sacrifice pact, holding the entire truth. Just as he was about to lift the lid, Very walked in.
Very, tell us, where did Evelyn go? We've been looking everywhere for her.
They finally thought of me.
Miss Evelyn has suffered enough. She went out to clear her head and doesn't want to see anyone.
Only after I disappeared for good.
Doesn't want to see us? I knew it. She's just hiding on purpose, trying to force us to apologize to her.
You completely broke her heart. Today is Evelyn's coming of age day. Not only did you all forget, you publicly banished her for Ella's sake.
That really was our oversight.
So what? It's just a ceremony. We can just make it up to her, can't we?
Make it up? So in their eyes, my coming-of-age ceremony was just some trivial event they could easily make up for? But in the end, they still compromised.
Since she wants to throw a tantrum, we'll wait for her to cool off. When she gets back, tell her we'll throw a delayed ceremony for her, but it has to be in 3 days.
You really spoil her.
Because before that, we have to clear the curse from Oliver's eyes. That is what truly matters. Let's go.
Evelyn, where are you? The first person I want to see when I open my eyes is you.
But Oliver didn't know that for him to see, I traded away my own life. Miss Evelyn, you're never coming back. This is the last thing I could do for you.
It's been a day since my sacrifice, and my family still hasn't heard the news. I guess they just don't care. Still, today is a happy day. His eyes will finally be freed from their curse today. He can finally see. I'm so happy for him. He had never seen the light before. Back then, I promised to be his eyes, and I kept my promise.
Brother, you can finally see. I prayed day and night to the world tree. It must have moved the sacrifice to willingly give their eyes to you. No! How could Ella be the one who healed Oliver's eyes? It was me, Calder, Syrian. Ella is lying.
Did Evelyn not come?
Ella almost died for you, and you're only thinking about Evelyn? See that? She didn't even bother to show up for your big moment.
All right, today is a great day. Oliver got his sight back. Let's not bring up things that spoil the moment.
They called me a mood killer, but they don't know that I can never show up to any occasion ever again.
Why do these eyes make me think of Evelyn?
Because those eyes are mine, Oliver. You can feel it. Can you see me then?
Drink your medicine, Oliver. The healer said the curse could only be broken by a donor who genuinely cared and willingly offered their eyes. But there might be rejection symptoms. This herbal brew will help soothe it.
No, Ella, what did you do? I gave that to Oliver!
What have you done?
It's just a broken rock. How could you yell at me over that?
Oliver, do you remember? That was the crystal I carved for you with my own hands.
Why does my heart ache so much, seeing it shattered? Get out.
After Ella left, Oliver crouched down, his hands trembling as he picked up the crystal shards. The sharp edge sliced his fingertip, and a drop of blood fell onto the fragments. When I was polishing this crystal for him back then, I cut my hand too.
Oliver, I made this crystal for you. It brings peace and joy, and it'll help you relax.
Thank you, Evelyn. Evelyn, where on earth did you go?
I'm right here, Oliver.
May Asgard be forever bathed in glory, and may my family be forever happy.
Seeing the blessing I left behind, Oliver's fingers clenched, crumpling the parchment.
I hadn't taken a single thing with me.
This is the winter cloak I gave her. She hates the cold more than anything. How could she not even take this?
Because I couldn't take it, Oliver. The place I was going is colder and lonelier than the void. Besides, you gave it to me. I couldn't bear to get it dirty.
Miss Evelyn didn't take anything. She didn't even want her own life anymore. So why would she want any of that stuff?
Very, what the hell do you mean by that?
Oliver pressed Very, desperate to know where I went. But it was useless. He's never going to find me again.
Explain yourself. What exactly happened to Evelyn?
Oliver, you're finally starting to panic. But do you know panicking now is already too late? Oliver sensed something happened to me. He went to Calder and Cyril, wanting Calder to send people to track me down. But Calder and Cyrio didn't seem to care at all.
She brought that on herself. Who told her to hurt Ella and cut ties with us?
Cyril, don't be like that. Evelyn was just jealous that you gave your love to me. That's why she did it. You guys should go look for her.
No, I won't be jealous anymore. I won't ever beg for their love again.
Ella, you're way too kind. Still speaking up for her at a time like this. I absolutely refuse to go look for her today. The makeup ceremony is in 3 days. She'll be back for it. Let's just let her cool off on her own for now. Let's go, Ella. I'll take you back to rest.
They all think I'm just throwing a tantrum, that in 3 days I'll naturally come crawling back to accept their pathetic makeup ceremony. But that's never going to happen. Calder and Cyril were completely certain I wasn't in any danger. They really thought I was just hiding in some corner waiting for them to coax me out.
Stop overthinking it, Oliver. Cyril is right. This is Asgard. What could possibly happen to Evelyn here?
Is that Very? She's grieving for Molly. I knew it. Very is the only one in all of Asgard who truly treated me well.
Very, are you praying for Molly?
How could they think she's just praying? Molly was brutally killed by Ella and they still don't know.
Praying? I'm grieving for Molly. Miss Ella murdered Molly and didn't even leave a single bone intact.
Very, even if you say it, they won't believe you.
What nonsense are you spouting? Molly went crazy and bit Ella. Ellie is the victim here. Hasn't she been terrified enough?
See? I told you so.
I know your heart aches for Evelyn, but please stop making wild accusations. Besides, Cyril already said he'd find Evelyn identical divine beast.
Even if it's identical, it will never be the same one!
Once lost, some things can never come back. Molly can't come back, and I can never come back either.
I've tolerated you only because Evelyn likes you. You are just a servant. You have absolutely no right to judge the bond between us and Evelyn.
Remember your place. I won't punish you today, but if you ever slander Ella again, I'll make sure you face the consequences.
I watched Very trembling on the ground, crying so bitterly. I'm sorry, Very. I'm the one who brought this on you. Only Oliver took another look at Very. His eyes held a hint of doubt. Oliver, are you finally willing to use the eyes I gave you to see things clearly?
Very's grief is definitely not faked. If Ella was really the victim, Very wouldn't be saying this. I have to look into this.
Please, Evelyn, if you're really hiding something from us, give me a sign.
I didn't know what was happening to Oliver, but when he opened his eyes again, a faint golden halo rippled through the room. And right there at the desk, my phantom appeared.
Evelyn?
Oliver, by the time you see this letter, your eyes should be fully healed. Don't be sad. If I am destined to leave, then let this be the last thing I do for you.
Evelyn!
Was that an illusion? Or was it real? It's really the letter.
Oliver, you found the very last thing I left behind, just much later than I... Oliver opened my letter. He finally knew the truth behind his sight.
Could it be? Was it really Evelyn who broke the curse on my eyes?
You're finally starting to suspect the so-called truth, Oliver. But you're too late. Oliver rushed out like a madman, sprinting all the way to the World Tree. He grabbed High Priest David, his eyes bloodshushed, and voice trembling as he demanded answers.
High Priest David, tell me, who was the willing sacrifice? Was it Evelyn?
Lord Oliver, according to the rules, I cannot reveal the identity of the sacrifice to anyone. Please go back.
Don't brush me off. Tell me, please.
I'm sorry, Lord Oliver. Now that you've regained your sights, cherished it. Do not let their sacrifice be in vain.
Let my intentions go to waste? They already have.
Evelyn! I'm begging you! Evelyn, please let me see you one more time!
You're begging me, Oliver. But back then, when I begged you all to believe me, did any of you listen?
Miss Evelyn, if they only knew the whole truth, how devastated would they be?
Right now, he's just sad. When he actually finds out what it cost me to give him these eyes, he's going to completely break down. And that day is coming soon.
David is definitely hiding something from me. He's acting way too strange.
Is the truth finally going to come out? How will Calder and Syrian react? I held my breath in suspense, even though I no longer need to breathe.
Calder, Cyril, I know everything. My eyes healing wasn't some miracle. It was Evelyn!
Just as I expected, Cyril didn't believe him. He shook off Oliver's hands, mocking him that...
Your eyes may be better, but your brain's gone to mush.
Listen to me. Evelyn is the mysterious sacrifice. She gave me her eyes before she disappeared. And that's the only reason my curse is broken. Otherwise, she cares about me too much to just vanish without a trace.
Ella looked at Oliver with a dark, complex expression. I knew she was panicking. I stared at her coldly. Ella, I cannot stand how you've blinded my brothers with your lies. We'll just have to wait and see how long the stolen affection lasts.
No. Why would Evelyn go to such length for us?
You don't understand. I saw the letter she left in the side palace, and the way High Priest David was acting. Enough, Oliver!
I know you're worried because you can't find Evelyn after getting your sight back.
But you can't just erase Ella's sacrifices to make excuses for her.
It's always like this. Every single time Ella is involved, I cease to matter to you.
Ella is your sister too. She's in poor health, yet she prayed for you all day long. You can't just heartlessly ignore her efforts all for Evelyn's sake.
That damn blind fool. He should have burned to death that night at the banquet. I can't let him keep talking. If Calder and the others get suspicious, I'm doomed. I have to distract them. My soul floated above the main hall, watching this ridiculous farce unfold. Soon, Ella arrived, looking like she was about to collapse. Calder and Cyril rushed over immediately, their faces full of worry. They caught her as if she were some priceless treasure.
Actually, I heard everything just now. Oliver, do you think I pushed Evelyn out and that's why you're mad at me? It's okay. You can think whatever you want of me as long as your eyes are healed. Any suffering is worth it.
Look at her act. With just one sentence, she shifted all the blame onto me. Cyril and Calder always play right into her hands, hurting me for her sake every single time.
Did you hear that? Even now, Ela is only thinking about you.
This time is no exception.
Oliver, apologize to Ela.
Once again, they sided with Ella without a second thought. Oliver, even you are wavering. You're all still swayed by Ella's pitiful, fragile act. How ironic. I traded my life to give you your sight, and it's defeated by her fake frowning.
Could it be? Did I really misunderstand? Were Evelyn's letter and David's silence just coincidences? Why am I instinctively repulsed by Ela? No, it's not me. It's these eyes.
No, you're not the one rejecting Ela. I am, because these eyes were once mine. Oliver, you finally notice something is wrong, but it's too late now. Even if you uncover the truth, I can't come back.
High Priest David wouldn't leak a single word about the sacrifice, even when the three of us asked him. So how did you manage to meet the sacrifice?
I kept watching at the World Tree in secret. When High Priest David wasn't around, I sneaked in to see the sacrifice myself.
The priest's temple is protected by the World Tree. Even I can't get close without being detected.
How is that possible?
For the first time, Calder and Cillian didn't immediately take Ella's side. But I don't need that anymore.
I don't know. I was so desperate to save you, I was too panicked. I can't remember anything.
See? Lies are just that fray when faced with the truth. Calden, you're so smart. How could you not know? You just didn't want to hurt your precious biological sister, Ella.
Oliver! Calder, have you both lost your minds?
I'm just trying to get to the truth.
The truth is, she can barely stand, and you're interrogating her like a criminal. She's your sister.
Cyril, you're as impulsive as ever. You always protect Ella, and you always help her hurt me. But this time is different. This time Calder isn't helping her. He's insisting she...
Oliver is right. We were so caught up in the joy of Oliver regaining his sight that we overlooked this. How exactly did you find out about the sacrifice?
But I don't need this kind of defense anymore, Calder. Your protection is far too late. Here she goes again. Whenever the situation turns against her, she puts on this fragile, pitiful act. Watching her performing just made me feel exhausted. Brothers, will you still choose to believe her without hesitation, just like before?
I'm sorry, did I do something wrong?
Why don't you get it? The World Tree's barrier is there to protect it from divine power. But precisely because Ella's divine soul is unstable, the barrier couldn't sense her power, which is how she slipped in by pure accident.
Cyril, you're always so quick to find excuses for her. A wave of bitterness washed over me. When I was falsely accused, did you ever say a single word in my defense?
I know what happened. It was Evelyn. She must have set up some illusion before she left to make you all feel like you owe her.
I almost laughed out of sheer anger. Ella, to cover up one lie, how many more are you going to tell?
Oliver, my dear brother, you must have been tricked by some illusion, right?
An illusion? No. It wasn't an illusion, and here is the proof. This is the letter Evelyn left behind.
You call this proof? It doesn't even mention that she's the sacrifice. She obviously left this letter in plain sight for you to find, just to get your sympathy.
Cyric, in your eyes, everything I do have some ulterior motive, doesn't it? Cyric, you really are such a good brother.
Brothers, please, stop fighting over me.
Oliver, until there is concrete proof, you cannot suspect Ella. Ella, we discovered an ancient plant in Vanahen. The healers say it might be able to completely cure your damaged divine soul.
Really? Okay, I'll go see the healers for a checkup myself later.
She's panicking. She's terrified of an examination. It suddenly dawned on me, has her frailty been a fake this entire time?
Ella, your body is too weak. We'll go with you.
I stood right there watching Ella's carefully uncrafted lies crack inch by inch under Calden and Oliver's interrogation. But I almost forgot. Ella always uses her frailty to win their sympathy. Well, this time will probably be just like before. They'll stop questioning her, take her back to her room, and coddle her.
Oh, I'm feeling faint. Brothers, I really don't feel well. I'll go see the healers tomorrow.
All the more reason not to delay. We'll have you examined right here. Oliver's right. I'll summon the healers immediately.
Ella, don't be afraid. We're all here with you. The healer will be here in a second.
This time, Calder and the others actually? They didn't go soft like before? Doesn't matter now. The damage they've done to me is already done. The healer is here. Ella, your lies are about to be exposed. Calder, Oliver, Cyril, you're about to learn the truth.
Ella is a very important member of our family. Please give her a thorough examination. Yes, I understand. Lord Calder, Goddess Ella's divine power is incredibly full, and there are absolutely no signs of instability in her divine soul.
What? What did you just say?
Say that again.
Calden, Oliver, Cyril, do you see it clearly now? Your precious biological sister, the one you treated like glass, terrified she'd suffer even the slightest grievance, her weakness, her pain. It was all a deception, and the biggest price paying for this scam was me.
Have you been lying to us this whole time?
I didn't mean to. I only did it because I felt so insecure.
That is no excuse for deception. You faked your illness, so your story about draining your divine power to pray for me was a lie too? So Oliver's guess was right all along? Evelyn gave her eyes to you and now she's blind?
We drove her away all for the sake of a lie. Ella, you may be our sister, but you've gone entirely too far. For the time being, you are not to leave the palace. Stay here and reflect on what you've done.
No, Evelyn. You bitch! You're already gone! What right do you have to still hold such a high spot in their hearts?
Calder, Oliver, and Cyril came to our secret base out of guilt. They finally found the Whispering Kong that I left behind.
Yes, this is the Whispering Kong. She didn't even take this. She must have been incredibly heartbroken when she decided to leave. Maybe Evelyn's voice is in there. Go ahead, open it.
It holds a lot of memories, not just the happy ones, but the painful ones too, all the ones you brought me.
Brothers, today marks my 10th epoch in Asgard, and you all actually prepared gifts for me. I'm so happy. My brothers fought over who got to carry me on their back today. They are so good to me.
This silly girl, she remembered every single little thing.
Those beautiful memories only existed before Ella came along. Maybe you never notice, but after Ella arrived, you didn't love me the way you used to. The blessing crystal ball my brothers gave me, Ella smashed it, and she framed me saying I pushed her into the pool, but I really didn't. Why wouldn't anyone listen to me? So its vow to protect me forever had its limits, and it shattered the day Ella came back.
Look at you. It's fine. I don't care anymore anyway.
She didn't push Ella. Why didn't a single one of us believe her? How desperate she must have felt when everyone misunderstood her.
God, what did I do to her? I actually hit her!
It's too late for regrets now, my dear brothers.
My brothers are listening to the very last sounds I left behind in this world. They've learned some truths from the conch, but they have no idea that the real shock is yet to come.
This is...
Cyril, hold on!
That's from when I fell into the Nether Springs 2 years ago. But what was Evelyn doing there? Cyril!
Cyril, you finally remember. All these years, you've treated Ella as your savior. But how could you ever have guessed that I was the one who risked everything to save you? No, I can't let Cyril wake up and see me like this. He'll be worried about me.
Cyril?
I didn't actually care if you remembered saving you. What I cared about was how you changed. Ever since you mistook her for your savior, you've been so good to Ella, just like the wonderful days we used to share. Now, you've remembered way too late.
It was Evelyn! The one who saved me back then was Evelyn! She got hurt trying to save me! And when she was in pain, I even scolded her for putting on an act! What the hell did I do to her? Evelyn, it's all my fault. Why didn't I believe you?
Watching Cyril grieve didn't stir a single ripple in my heart. I was completely calm. The Whispering Connie just kept playing my voice. Calder, the starlight crown is truly beautiful, even though it ended up on Ella's head. I remember you telling me that I was the only goddess in your heart, and that you would forge a crown unlike any other in the world just for me. But I was the only one who took that promise seriously. That is right, Kolda. Do you remember now that promise you made under the sunset? I remembered it for 20 whole years. Yet you took the gift I had anticipated for so long and gave it to your biological sister, Ella.
No.
Where does that leave me?
No, Evelyn, how could I forget my promise to you?
It's too late. You're always one step too late.
I deserve to die!
That's my sacrifice pact. Brothers, are you finally going to learn the truth? Will you grieve?
My brothers were just about to discover my sacrifice pact. But they were so close. A servant called them away, so they still don't know I sacrificed myself. However, the messages I left in the conch revealed too many truths to them. Finally, for my sake, they decided to punish their precious biological sister.
Heldin has gone too far! How could he lock you in your room?
Mom, Dad, I know I can't compare to Evelyn. I won't fight her for anything anymore. Can you please tell my brothers to stop being mad at me?
You silly child, you are a vital part of our family. How could they stay mad at you?
This is the very first time Cyril has ever treated Ella this way, and it's for me. If it were in the past, I'd be so happy I could fly, but it's too late now.
What are you doing? Cyril, are you crazy? Let her go!
Cyril! Stop! What, are you crazy too? Are you just gonna watch your sister get hurt?
Ella, I am deeply disappointed in you. We already know everything you did to Evelyn.
What on earth are you talking about?
You murdered Molly! You made us think you saved Cyril, and worst of all, you exploited our guilt to make us accuse Evelyn.
Hearing Kelton reveal the truth, Mom and Dad stared at Ella in shock. But it's the truth, Mom and Dad. You'll probably still defend Ella anyway. It doesn't matter to me anymore, though. I'm already gone.
How is that possible? Ella, this isn't true, is it? I didn't do any of that! Where are you hearing these rumors? None of it is true!
Stop making excuses. The Connor Evelyn left behind showed us the truth.
Evelyn probably faked it!
We gave that Kong to Evelyn ourselves. It bears our divine power. It's impossible to fake anything on it.
Watching my brothers have the guards drag Ella away to reflect, seeing my parents' tears of remorse, my heart felt a tiny bit better. But I won't forgive them. The pain they inflicted on me can't be erased by a simple punishment. What's more, they still don't even know the truth about my sacrifice.
Kelda, send people to find Evelyn immediately.
Don't worry. We'll bring Evelyn back.
It's all our fault. We were the ones hurting her all along.
Mom, Dad, remember we decided to throw Evelyn a makeup coming-of-age ceremony? She'll come back. When she comes back, we'll make it up to her. And we'll make Elle apologize. We'll be a family again, just like before.
Listen to me. This makeup ceremony cannot be taken sightly. It must be grand. We have to show Evelyn how serious we are.
A grand ceremony? Do they really think I'll come back? That everything can just go back to the way it was? How laughable. Mom, Dad, brothers, even with the grandest ceremony in the world, I can never come back. The world tree. This is where I sacrificed myself, and where so many of my beautiful memories were held. But with my sacrifice, they all vanished. Suddenly, I heard an ancient voice calling out to my soul. Norn. Now, it turns out I am the daughter of Odin.
I need to see my brothers learn the truth of my sacrifice. Father, once I see what I need to see, I'll return.
My biological father agreed. He took my body back, but my soul remains in Asgard. It won't be long now. My brothers should find out the truth very soon.
In the Pandion, the servants are in full swing preparing for makeup ceremony. My brothers have also meticulously prepared gifts I used to loved. Watching them, I just felt a sense of irony. They actually think I'm coming back.
I took a team to the far and far north, found a divine beast exactly like Molly. Evelyn will be absolutely thrilled when she sees it. I've prepared the finest herbs in all the divine realm for Evelyn.
This is wonderful. Once Evelyn comes back, our family will be together again.
A family? Did you and I ever really count as a family? And I can never return. No matter what you do, I can't come back.
Fairy, where is Evelyn? Have you seen her? Stop hiding it from us. Where exactly is Evelyn? I'll go pick her up right now. I don't care if she hits me or curses at me. I'll take it all.
I want to see her too, but there's no way anymore.
Fairy, stop crying over me. You need to move on.
Very, stop playing around.
She's not coming back! She's never coming back!
Finally, they finally know the truth that I've sacrificed myself and I'm gone.
Very, what nonsense are you spouting? Evelyn is our family. How could she not come back? Evelyn must think we haven't done enough. That's okay. Go ask Evelyn what she wants us to do. I will apologize to Evelyn with all my heart, I promise. No matter how much divine beast, crowns, or jewels she wants, I'll give them all to her.
As long as Evelyn is willing to come back, she is still our daughter, the revered goddess of Asgard.
Divine beasts, crowns, jewels, a revered status. Listening to the price they were offering, I felt nothing but intense irony. Calder, Oliver, Cyril, Mom, Dad, do you still not understand what I actually cared about?
My lords, do you honestly believe Miss Evelyn would still care about any of the things you just mentioned?
All she ever cared about was your love! But Miss Evelyn did so much for you and suffered so many grievances, and all she got in return was your neglect and blame!
Thank you for saying the words I'd never get the chance to say. To think that in all of Asgard, you're the only one who understood me.
Very, you are but a servant! How dare you speak to us like that!
Please forgive my rudeness, Lord Eldrick. But I truly feel that Miss Evelyn's sacrifices were not worth it.
Whenever I think about the kind of torture she's enduring right now, it feels like a knife twisting in my heart. No, maybe Evelyn can't even feel anything anymore.
What do you mean? Explain yourself!
Yes, she is in terrible danger right now, but you are the ones who made this!
Fairy said I was in danger right now. That's right. The abyss at the bottom of the World Tree, the most dangerous place in all of Asgard. Thank you, Fairy. Thank you for speaking the truth that I can no longer voice.
Fairy, we would never put Evelyn in danger!
All the danger I'm in was caused by you.
Shut up, Very. I've tolerated you quite enough for Evelyn's sake. If you keep spouting this nonsense, I will deal with you right here and now!
If you just tell us where Evelyn is right now, I can waive your punishment, and even give you a bountiful reward.
Fairy, give them my pact. Let them see for themselves, okay?
Fine. Then I'll tell you. See for yourselves. This box holds every answer you're looking for.
Open it, Calder. You'll see my whereabouts, just like you wanted. I hope you don't get scared, but if you do, there's nothing I can do. I can never cheer you up like I used to.
Seriously, Leslin, how old is she still playing these games where she leaves clues for us to find her? Yeah, this was her favorite game when we were kids.
A game? Do you still think this is a game? I wish it were a game too, but unfortunately it's not.
The ritual's pact of sacrifice! Why is it here?
Finally, my brothers know the truth. They finally found me in the cruelest way possible.
That mysterious sacrifice. It was Evelyn?
No. My daughter! My Evelyn!
No, this is impossible! It has to be a fake!
Floating in the air, looking at their faces, I felt nothing but a pathetic sense of relief.
No, no. Evelyn must have purposely made a fake pact just to make us mad.
Miss Evelyn never blamed any of you. Before she left, she told me to tell you that she loves you. Those eyes, that life, that was the absolute last thing she could do for you.
Shut up! I don't believe it! Evelyn, come out! I'll find you myself!
Watching them run frantically towards the World Tree, I only found it laughable. Where else are you going to look for me? Under the World Tree. They stubbornly called out my name. They even thought I was just playing hide and seek with them like we did as kids. But you're already here. You already know the answer.
Evelyn, come out! You're definitely hiding somewhere, peeking at us, aren't you? Just like hide and seek when we were kids, I give up. We're looking for you. Please just come out, Evelyn. If I can never see you again, what use do I have for these eyes?
Oliver, do you finally, truly understand it?
Give up. Miss Evelyn's divine soul has completely dissipated.
Why didn't you tell me? You're the high priest. You knew damn well the sacrifice was my sister. Why didn't you stop her? You sent her away!
Lord Calder, this was an order issued from your own mouth. Furthermore, this was Miss Evelyn's own wish. She said there was nothing left for her in Asgard.
Watching their confessions beneath the World Tree, I actually found it ridiculous. It's like they completely forgot all the horrible things they did. They're all screaming for me to come back, but what would I even come back for? To keep getting hurt by their familial bonds? No, I won't. I have my own family, and soon I will return to them.
Miss Evelyn can no longer hear your apologies.
No! She's not dead! She didn't sacrifice herself! She's just hiding!
They don't believe I sacrificed myself. Oh no, they don't dare to believe it. They keep repenting. Their wails echoing across the divine realm, but there is no answer. My sacrifice is already complete. Their belated apologies can never bring me back.
Evelyn, come back! I don't want these eyes anymore! I'd rather stay a blind man as long as you're by my side. Right, this has to be a joke. Evelyn, I was wrong. I never should have broken your heart. Evelyn, please come back. I made a new crown for you and it belongs only to you. You'll love it. Just come back and wear it, okay? Evelyn, we were wrong! Please come back!
No, I can never go back. Now, I'm leaving for good, to return to my biological father. It seems I have another brother too. He's bound to treat me better than any of you did. I am Hedelin, the long-lost daughter of Lord Odin. I am Evelyn too, but that was just my identity in Asgard. Now that I've returned to the high divine realm, my old name no longer matters. My biological father and brother, Odin the king of gods, and Glorian the god of war of the high divine realm walked towards me. They looked at me, their eyes brimming with the tender love of finding someone they thought they'd lost. Their attitude toward me was exactly the same as when my adoptive brothers and parents found Ella. Back then, I could only stand on the sidelines and watch their family reunion. But now, my real father and brother are looking at me with absolute joy. Good. I won't have to envy anyone else ever again.
My daughter, you've suffered in Asgard. Now that you've finally taken your rightful place and returned to us, we will certainly make it up to you.
Hedelin, my own sister, you're finally back. I nearly went insane looking for you all these years.
My gaze still uncontrollably drifted to Calden Oliver and Cirial beneath the World Tree.
Are those the three brothers who hurt you in Asgard? They think they deserve to be your brothers? Hedelin, I will rain down divine punishment right now and avenge you!
This is a brother who is truly willing to draw his sword for me, while you only put on a tearful show of devotion when it's already too late. Brother, those things are all in the past now. Right now, I am Hedelin, There's no need to ruin the mood of our family reunion over 3 irrelevant stragglers.
Good. I'm gonna throw you the grandest banquet in the entire universe. I want all the gods to know that my Glorian's own sister, the high goddess Hedelin, has returned.
I shall issue an order to all the gods. Every divine clan must be present to welcome my precious daughter.
Farewell. From now on, the Evelyn you knew no longer exists in this world.
My father and brother took my return ceremony incredibly seriously. They ordered the servants to start preparing well in advance. Father even issued an oracle, inviting countless gods to attend. For the first time in my life, I felt truly valued, and this oracle also flew to Asgard. It flew to the place I used to call home.
Lord Odin has found his long-lost daughter. The High Divine Temple will be hosting the grandest return banquet in her honor. Calder, you will take Oliver and Sirian to represent Asgard and offer our congratulations.
They're still living in the shadow of Evelyn's sacrifice. How ironic.
Calder!
My children, I know Evelyn's sacrifice was a huge blow to you all, but it's been a week now. You need to let it go. Just look at your own sister. You've been ignoring Ella this entire time. You can't live in the shadows forever.
Brothers, please stop breaking your hearts over someone who's already gone. I know I haven't been good enough, but please believe me, I will make up for Evelyn's love twice over. From now on, I will take her place, and I will stay by your side
Take her
forever and
place?
ever.
What gives you the right to think you can ever take Evelyn's place?
Didn't she already do that, Cyril? What are you even mad about?
Syria is just grieving, but that doesn't mean he's wrong. Ela, you have to face the truth. No one can ever replace Evelyn. Not even you, our own biological sister.
Evelyn is irreplaceable.
For the sake of Asgard's reputation, you must snap out of this grief. 5 days from now is the goddess's return ceremony.
You really are something, Evelyn. Even after sacrificing yourself, Calder and the others still can't stop thinking about you. But that's fine. If I can take the place of their biological sister, then one day I'll take your place in their hearts too. I am the only one fit to be Asgard's one and only goddess. Ella, how do you plan on replace someone who no longer exists? Calder and the others are bringing Ella to my return ceremony. I wonder if we'll run into each other. If we do, will they be surprised? After all, seeing someone whose divine soul was supposedly annihilated come back to life is pretty shocking. Am I pretty today?
If Elizin wore this dress and that crown, she'd be the most beautiful goddess in all the realms. That timid little girl, if she were still here, she'd definitely be terrified of a crowd this big. She'd be gripping my clothes for dear life, hiding right behind my back.
It is truly laughable. When I was right beside them, they poured all their love into Ella. Now that I am gone, they're constantly thinking about me. Don't they realize it is a bit too late? Though I am sure Ella will shift their attention right back to her. Just watch.
I'm sorry, Ella. Please forgive us. It won't happen again. Don't cry. We promise we won't ignore you anymore.
Brothers, you are going to see me very soon, but I'll no longer be Evelyn. I'll be the brand new Hedelin.
My brother really is incredibly good to me. Everything I never got from Cald and the others, Glorian gave to me. And I can see it in his eyes. I am his most precious treasure.
I think every god in attendance will pale in comparison to your radiance.
Brother, you're exaggerating.
The ceremony is about to begin. Let's go. Let all the realms see just how beautiful my sister is.
Calder, Oliver, and Cyril have already arrived at my new home. They're about to attend my return ceremony. Honestly, I am feeling a bit nervous, yet expectful. I really want to see the looks on their faces when they see me. It'll definitely be quite a sight.
Oh my gosh. That's Lord Odin's fiercest son, the god of war of the High Divine Temple, and the one beside him. That has to be the legendary goddess Hedelin who just returned.
Back in Asgard, we used to hold Emmeline's hand exactly like that.
Yeah. Back then, Evelyn would always cling to us, trailing behind like a lost little angel. And now, all of that is completely gone.
How ridiculous. The one they are mourning is the very person they drove to her death, and the one they are marveling at is the person who is now completely out of their reach.
That damn bitch! She's already dead, yet she still holds such an important place in your hearts. I'll make you forget that name forever.
The celebration is about to start, and all the gods have already entered. We can't afford to be rude at a time like this.
Kalden snapped back to reality, his face still etched with sorrow. Seizing the opportunity, she intimately hooked her arm through his. Kalden looked down at her arm, unable to stop himself from frowning. But seeing Ella's sweet smile, he let out a helpless sigh in his heart.
All around me chatter about my return as Hedelin buzzed endlessly. Calder and the other two inevitably overheard it, of course.
Hey, did you hear? This goddess went missing for ages, and she was actually in Asgard the whole time.
I even heard she had to sacrifice her divine soul just to return to the apex of the gods.
Stranded in Asgard? Could this goddess be Evelyn?
You guessed right. But only half right.
Calder and the others looked completely shocked. Well, they should be. Anyone would be shocked seeing someone come back from the dead. But they're as foolish as ever. The moment Ella opens her mouth, they dismiss their own thoughts, just like always.
Brothers, you are overthinking this. Asgard is vast, while sacrifices are rare. This surely isn't the only case. I know how hard it is for you to face the truth, but Evelyn's soul is gone forever. If you keep losing yourselves in these delusions, it will only break Mother, Father, and my heart.
How ridiculous. It's as if their guilt towards me just vanished the second Ella says a word.
Evelyn was just an orphan we picked up from the ashes. How could she possibly be the daughter of Lord Odin? You're right, she's already gone.
We need to put these absurd thoughts to rest.
Presenting the supreme goddess Heir!
As I approached, the light softly dimmed, revealing my face. The face they knew down to their bones, the face of the girl they pushed to a dead end, Evelyn.
Evelyn?
Yes, Calder. It's me, the adopted daughter you brought home like a stray, the replacement you forced into sacrificing her own soul. Now, I am back, and I've returned with a status you can never reach. The daughter of Odin, the goddess of the supreme divine realm, Hedelin. Here they come, under the watchful eyes of all the gods. The three of them rush the high platform like absolute madmen, throwing all attitude out the weight.
You're actually still alive! I knew it! I knew fate wouldn't be so cold to me. Ever since you disappeared, we've been burning in regret every single second. We missed you so much.
Evelyn, come back to Asgard with us right now! In the past, I imagined countless times what our faces would look like if we ever saw each other again. But now, Evelyn, I'm afraid no one goes by that name in this hall. I am Hedelin, daughter of Odin.
No, that's impossible, Calder! Oliver! Cyriel! She is definitely not Evelyn! Evelyn was swallowed by the abyss in that ritual long ago! She is dead!
Shut up, Ella! She lived with us for 18 epochs. How could I recognize her? Evelyn, why won't you admit it? Are you still mad at us?
If she really is Evelyn, she should be completely blind right now. But look at her, she can see! You got wrong person!
Shut your mouth! Evelyn, I want to hear it straight from you.
I was indeed the Evelyn you speak of. But as I just said, that Evelyn is already dead. After the cold banishment, the moment the sacrifice took effect, I stopped being your sister. Since the day I left Asgard, we have had nothing to do with each other.
I never expected to be able to say that so calmly. And I know it is out of hatred, but because I truly don't care anymore. From this moment on, my rebirth, my life as Hedelin, truly begins. I watched Kalden, Oliver, and Syrian desperately trying to explain themselves. I felt nothing. I just looked at them blankly, as if watching a ridiculous fari. They thought as long as they apologized, showed remorse, and offered a tempting enough price, I would forgive them like I used to, and return to the family.
There is no future for us. As you can see, I am now Hedelin, goddess of the supreme divine realm.
Evelyn died in that sacrifice, and all those unpleasant memories died right along with her.
Evelyn, you are our sister! That is an undeniable fact! Please, just come back with us!
Oliver and Syrian had completely lost their minds. They charged right at me.
What is this? How dare you touch my sister with your filthy hands!
My new brother, Glorian. He stood beside me like an insurmountable wall.
Evelyn is our sister!
Sister? What an absolute joke.
As brothers, you knew she was terrified of the dark, yet you forced her into the side palace. As brothers, you ignored her explanations and framed her based on a few petty lies. You even stood by and watched her sacrifice her own soul!
Heldin, do you feel guilty now? When you were accusing me back then, you never hesitated for a second.
That's not true. It was Ella. She misled us the entire time. That was never our intention. And the sacrifice. We had absolutely no idea about the sacrifice.
You didn't know? Does not knowing mean the damage never happened? Your ignorance was the deepest cut of all.
Stop shifting the blame. It only makes you look more disgusting.
Brother, let it go. It's all in the past. Glorian nodded coldly, giving the three of them one last glare before wrapping his arm over my shoulder to continue the ceremony. But Calder was still lost in his own head, refusing to accept reality.
Have you completely forgotten all our beautiful memories? We lived together for 18 epochs. Are you just gonna throw all that happiness away?
Those days were indeed happy, but you forgot. They also brought me nothing but heartbreak and pain. Your love used to be real, but after Ella came back, everything changed. Let's just leave it at this. Calder, Oliver, Cyril, just pretend my soul was annihilated. After saying that last beatus, I turned and walked away without a single shred of reluctant. Calden reached out in terror, begging me not to leave, while Oliver and Cyril yelled out in despair, begging me to listen to them. But why would I stop? A person who is completely heartbroken doesn't give second chances. They tried to rush forward again, but my real brother, Glorian, took a fierce step forward, blocking their path like an impassable divine wall.
I'm warning you, back off. Otherwise, I wouldn't mind letting your souls experience true annihilation.
Don't you still have your precious biological sister, Ella? As for whether that woman actually shares your blood, I suggest you go back and look into it carefully.
I didn't quite grasp what my brother meant, but I saw Ella's face drain of all color the moment she heard it.
Glorian, what do you mean by that?
Glorian didn't waste any more breath. He ordered them to be taken away. The divine god stepped up immediately.
Let me go! Evelyn!
Dragging away the frantically struggling Calder, Oliver, and Cyril, along with a deathly pale Ella, like they were taking out the trash.
You can't do this to us!
My brother asked if I felt bad, but how could I? My tears had already run dry in Asgard. I don't care about them anymore. But I asked him what he meant about Ella.
I found out that the woman named Ella personally murdered the Eldrick family's true lost daughter in the mortal realms years ago. She stripped a shred of her divine soul to pull off this imposter act.
What? So, the one they protected and spoiled with their lives was actually the murderer of their real sister. It was the most absurd joke imaginable. But I don't want to dwell on that anymore. Right now, I am walking toward my homecoming ceremony with my brother, Glorian. As for all that unpleasantness, I'm leaving it behind. After my homecoming ceremony concluded, Calder, Oliver, and Siren trod heavily back to Asgard, weighted down by inescapable grief. My dear mother and father looked upon the three of them, broken and hollow, and were struck dumb with shock. Then at last they learned the truth that my soul had not been utterly annihilated. The funniest part, they delude themselves into thinking I would come back to this so-called home and play out the scene of a happy family reunion.
Impossible! I am the daughter of Odin, Hedelin. I will never set foot again in this cage that brought me nothing but endless pain and betrayal.
Odin's daughter? Evelyn is Odin's daughter?
They were all drowning in boundless regret. Everyone in this hall grieved for my departure, all except one person, Ella. She could barely contain the wild joy in her eyes when she heard I was gone from Asgard for good, with triumphant delight blooming in her heart. She stepped forward on the softest feet, all sweet and obedient, to my grieving mother and father. She put on her most thoughtful and tender look to soothe them, vowing with every word that she would stay by their side, by her brother's side forever.
Evelyn, no, Goddess Hedelin has found her true family and returned to the place where she belongs. But it's okay, you still have me. I am your biological daughter, connected to you by blood. I am your only sister. From now on, I will always be here with you. I'll make up for Evelyn's absence.
Ella!
Do you really think you have the right to even utter the words biological sister?
Ella's pitiful, fragile smile instantly froze on her face. She looked like she had turned to ice, her body beginning to tremble slightly. Ella's charade was finally coming to an end.
Colton, my child, what kind of madness has gotten into you? We worked so hard to bring her back from the mortal realm. She is your real sister.
I know the news about Evelyn. No, Goddess Hedelin has hit you hard, but you absolutely cannot joke about something this serious.
Calden didn't even glance at his parents. He just stared coldly at Ella. Ella was growing more and more anxious and terrified.
Brother Carden, what's wrong? I'm Ella, the sister you swore to protect forever. You're scaring me, looking at me like that.
Ella? Maybe we should call you by your real name, Lucy.
How is that possible?
Since you refuse to admit it, let's show everyone the truth!
From now on,
I am the most revered goddess of Asgard!
Ella let out a blood-curdling scream, clutching her chest in agony, barely able to stand. Eldrick stared at the projection, shaking with fury.
Ella? Oh, wait. We should call her Lucy now.
Lucy composed herself and fell back on her pitiful disguise, frantically pleading her case.
No! It's not what it looks like! Mom, Dad, I didn't mean to. I just wanted to survive. I gave you my whole heart these past 2 years. I truly saw you as my family.
This time, Eldrick didn't fall for Lucy's lies.
Shut up, you filthy murderer! In the name of the gods, I banish you! I banish you to the Ginningagab forever, to repent in eternal starvation and freezing cold!
2 divine guards rushed forward and violently dragged the limp Lucy out of the hall. The air was filled with nothing but her rill begging.
How pathetic. We threw away innocent Evelyn. All for a murderer.
We are the biggest fools in all the realms.
The wicked Ella, no, I should call her Lucy, was finally punished. My parents and brothers found out what Lucy had done. Having learned the whole truth, they banished her to the Ginningagab. Her once exquisite and luxurious gowns were now reduced to filthy rags, and her exposed skin was covered in frostbite and grime. This is the punishment she deserves.
Get away, you lowly beast!
However, a vile person like her would never admit she was wrong. She blamed everything on me. She resented me for leaving the Whispering Con, and resented my brother Glorian for exposing her identity. But she completely ignored the fact that she murdered the real Ella with her own hands. She was the one who stole 20 years of fake glory through lies and blood.
Evelyn, you damn bitch! If you hadn't left that cursed Whispering Con, Calder and the others would never have abandoned me! I should be the most revered goddess of Asgard right now, pampered by my 3 brothers, not stuck in this hellhole!
But it seems she finally got her chance to take revenge on me. 2 divine servants were discussing my schedule.
Did you hear? The newly returned Supreme Goddess's Hedelin has suffered damage.
Oh? Didn't she just return to Odin's side?
I heard her divine power hasn't fully merged with her new divine body yet, so her soul is extremely unstable. The temple guards told me she'll secretly travel to the Spirit Prunk on the borders of Asgard in a couple of days to heal. The water there can soothe volatile divine power.
She happened to overhear the servants. A deeply vicious plan hatched in her mind. She wanted to drag me down to hell with her.
Since you took everything from me, I'm gonna drag you down to hell with me! I'm gonna make Calder, Oliver, and Siren watch their precious sister die right at the hands of this fake!
I sat in the cloud carriage. Because my soul and divine body had not fully purged, my aura was a yolk chaotic. Suddenly, I felt the air ripple with thick waves and a faint purple mist with rotten smelt spread. Look out! I warned! In just 1 second, the servants went limp and collapsed heavily into the rubbles, unconscious.
Oh, look at the noble, almighty, supreme goddess. You can't even stand up straight? Evelyn? Oh, wait. I should call you Goddess Hedelin now. Long time no see. Long time no see, Lucy.
Don't call me Lucy! I am the goddess of Asgard! Ella!
That name was like a sharp needle, piercing right into Lucy's strained nerves. She suddenly reached out, grabbed my long hair, and yanked me backward.
Feeling sleepy? This is a gift I went through a lot of trouble to find for you. Hallucinogenic plants that can put a divine soul to sleep permanently.
Inhaling the strong scent, I lost all my strength and collapsed limply at her feet.
Then she dragged me like she was hauling prey toward the ruins deep in the canyon. Be a good girl and go to sleep. When you wake up, I'll show you a magnificent play I've carefully prepared. One you'll never, ever forget.
I was taken hostage by Lucy. She tied me up in the ruins of the old temple. She stood beside me, running her fingers across the cold stone pillars, a sick, crazed satisfaction dancing in her eyes. It was as if she wanted to skin me alive.
Oh, you're awake? I'll call the actors for our grand play right now! Calder, Oliver, Cyril! Want to save your precious sister Evelyn? Come and watch her die! This is your last chance!
She really is insane, actually wanting to summon Calder and the others to watch me die. I have to say, Lucy is a born villain. Before long, Calder, Oliver, and Cyril arrived at the old temple. Seeing me tied up, they looked incredibly anxious. That was a look I used to see in the Asgard, but I haven't seen it in ages.
My God, brothers, you got here so fast. Looks like you really can't let go of your precious little sister.
Lucy, let her go! What do you want? Divine status, power, all of Asgard's resources? I'll give it to you!
Calder and the others frantically tried to persuade Lucy, begging her to let me go, but Lucy's madness was beyond their imagination. There was no way she would release me so easily.
What touching promises. Too bad. I'd much rather hear the sound of Evelyn taking her last breath.
In fact, hearing their words only made her press the diver even closer to me. The icy dagger pressed tight against my throat. A glaring trail of blood instantly appeared. Calder stared at the blood on my neck, overcome with controllable rage.
Look at your faces. Now you remember to treat me like a sister? Too late. You sure didn't sound like this when you kicked me out of Asgard like garbage!
Lucy, listen. As long as Evelyn is safe, we swear we'll make it up to you 1,000 times over. That's right, we'll give you the highest privileges of a goddess. We swear on our divinity, just put the diver down.
I watched them coldly as they begged Lucy, trying to stabilize her. I just found it amusing. Do they really still think I'm that pitiful little sister who has to rely on them, who can't survive without them?
Oh, listen to these enchanting vows. But I'm not a 3-year-old child. Do you really think I'd buy that?
Her eyes instantly turned as cold and vicious as a viper's, and her grip on the dagger tightened.
The second I let her go, you'll turn right around and use your most brutal magic to tear me to pieces, won't you?
No, we absolutely—
I don't believe a word of it. Since you can never forget this precious treasure of yours, then perfect! I'm gonna make you live in a nightmare for the rest of your lives. I'll make you watch your beloved sister die right in front of your eyes, while you great almighty brothers stand there as helpless as garbage!
Lucy completely lost her mind. Roaring, she thrust the dagger toward my heart with all her might. Driven by an apocalyptic madness, Lucy's dagger plunged toward my heart. Calder, Oliver, Cyril, my 3 good brothers were roaring in despair, throwing themselves forward recklessly, but they were too far away. They couldn't save me. Just like they couldn't stop my sacrifice back then, they were utterly powerless. But it's okay. I am not weak like I used to be. My father is Odin, the supreme god, and my brother is Glorian, the god of war of the serene divine realm. The person I am today won't let herself be slaughtered like she was in the past.
My real brother, Glorian, landed steadily beside me, wielding the sword of eternity. That's right. I have a brother to protect me now. I don't need my old brothers anymore. My brother will take me home. He will protect me, and he will never break my heart.
Let's go home. This place reeks of nauseating hypocrisy. Staying even one more second makes me sick. No, Evelyn! Goddess Hedelin! Please just give us one more chance to explain!
Calder and the others still wanted to explain themselves. But to me, it didn't matter anymore. I've decided to start a brand new life. My bedchamber was magnificent. Countless treasures were practically piled into mountains. I looked at them in awe.
Father, brother, this is way too many gifts, and every single piece is so incredibly precious.
My daughter, you are our most precious little princess. You deserve every precious thing in this world.
He's right, Hedelin. If you want it, I'll give you the entire starry sky.
These words, someone used to say them to me too, but...
Hedelin, my dear sister, please rest assured. I, Glovian, swear in the name of the god of war, I will spoil you forever.
I couldn't hold back my emotions any longer. I stepped forward and hugged Glovian tightly, feeling the very real warmth radiating from him.
Silly girl. This will always be your home. From now on, no one will ever cause you even the slightest bit of grief.
Look, brothers, these are the crystals I made for you with my own hands. We're going to be together forever.
I pushed Evelyn away with my own hands! I deserve to die! I deserve to die! These eyes. She gouged them out to give them to me, yet what the hell was I doing? She's right up there, in that supreme divine temple we can never reach. She's never gonna look back at us again.
Goodbye, Calder, Oliver, Cyril. Goodbye to the me who was Evelyn.
My past is buried right here. Right now. And my present and future will bloom brilliantly from this moment on.